On behalf of the City of Daly City, Consul General, I know this is your first official visit, so we want to make it as hospitable as possible. We want to congratulate you on your new posting. For those of you who don't know, my wife is the Consul General of El Salvador, and so this undertaking which you're about to endeavor, not only is it the opportunity to serve your country, but it's the opportunity to serve those Filipino Americans and Filipinos in the Bay Area. So thank you very much. With that, what I'd like to do is to introduce Mr. Councilmember Mike Gingona to say a couple words. Councilmember Gingona.
Let me just say this, that 21 years ago, this scene would never have occurred. And I'm very happy that Daly City has come this far. The Filipino American community here at Consul General, you will find is very active, is very vital, and it contributes much to our community here in Daly City. Gives me great pleasure to welcome you and also to be able to do this today in Daly City. This is a very momentous occasion. And the fact that you're here and it is your first official visit, as we were talking, I'm hoping that you have some very great prepared speech there that we can all take home to read later. Again, on behalf of Daly City and on behalf of this Filipino community that, as you see around you, is so vital, I want to thank you for being here, and it is an honor to be here and share this day with you.
With that, I'd like to introduce Councilmember Ray Buenaventura.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to first congratulate the Consul General for his new position here in the Bay Area. Welcome with open arms. We have had a great relationship with all the Consul Generals, and we think that you're going to be an outstanding one, and we welcome you to our city. I want to thank you all for coming here today. This is an historic occasion for Daly City, as this is the first time the flag has ever flown. I want to thank our mayor and the rest of the City Council for making it happen. So enjoy the ceremony, and thank you all for being here today.
If you'd please stand after I introduce your name, we have the new Consul General, Henry Bensurto. Consul General Bensurto. Jaime Ramon Escalon, Deputy Consul General. Leah Rodriguez, Consul. Juancho Rio, Protocol Officer. And then Consul Bernade. I also want to recognize from the Daly City family our City Manager, Patricia Martel. Our City Attorney, Rose Zimmerman. I'd also like to recognize our City Clerk, Annette Hapona. I'd also like to recognize our Police Chief, Manny Martinez. Also with us today from the Jefferson Elementary School District is Joe Otaide. California State Commissioner Ray Satori. And from the San Mateo County Parks and Recreation, Marico Enriquez. I'd also like to thank Perla Barrientos. Perla, thank you for all you do. I'd also like to recognize the media and the press from the Philippine newspapers. Thank you very much for covering this event. Now what we're going to do is we're gathered here today to recognize and celebrate Philippine Independence Day with a special flag-raising ceremony. With myself and with the rest of the council, the city manager, and the city attorney, we're going to hoist the Philippine flag. So if I can ask you to step up front here, all the dignitaries, Consul General. And leading us in our national anthem as we raise the flag is going to be Miss Tiffany Carandang.
kalab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisingil. Sa dagat at bundok, sa siboy at sa langit mo'y buhay. May dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdidinig. Ang bituin at araw ng kailan pa may di magdidinig. Lupa ng araw ng walhating pagsikat, buhay langit sa piling mo. Ang biligaya ng pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
So, Consul General, if you don't mind stepping up here. On behalf of the city of Daly City, and if I could get Councilmember Gangona as well as Councilmember Buenaventura to step up here, as a small token of our appreciation, we want to present to you a Philippine Independence Day proclamation. I just want to read a couple whereas clauses. Whereas Philippine Independence Day, the National Day of the Philippines, is an annual national holiday commemorating the Philippine Declaration of Independence from Spain on June 12, 1898. And whereas the annual June 12th observance of Philippines Independence Day recognizes when the Filipino Revolution forces fought Spain's colonization. The Philippines flag was raised and its national anthem was played for the first time in 1898. Whereas the city of Daly City honors and values its Filipino and Filipino-American residents for having a strong commitment to family, service, faith, and hard work, and recognizes the contributions Filipinos have made to enrich the diversity of our community. Now therefore, I, David J. Canepa, Mayor, and members of the City Council of the City of Daly City, do hereby proclaim June 12, 2014 as Philippine Independence Day in the city of Daly City. Congratulations. Now to say a couple words is the Consul General. Consul General.
Honorable David Canepa, honorable members of the City Council, honorable mayors, Philippine Americans, who works here. Filipino Americans who have worked in the City Council, leaders of the Filipino American community, kababayan. What I'll do is I have not prepared a speech, but I would like to read to you the speech and the statement of the President of the Republic of the Philippines. And I will say perhaps a couple of words from myself. Let me read to you the message of the President, His Excellency Benigno S. Aquino, President of the Republic of the Philippines. It is my pleasure and honor to greet my fellow Filipinos as we celebrate the 116th anniversary of the proclamation of Philippine independence. Our forefathers' patriotism, bravery, and determination to defend our people from injustice have brought us the freedom and democracy we now enjoy. We continue to protect this liberty even as we surmount new challenges in our ever-evolving milieu, eliminating greed and corruption from society, addressing the needs of our citizens with opportunities for education, healthcare, employment, livelihood, and other social services, and maintaining the Philippines' upward economic trajectory and restore distinction on the global platform. Let this commemoration of our ancestors' heroism be not just a portion of our country's glorious and exciting narrative, but also a reminder for everyone that we are our nation's steward of peace, equality, prosperity, and that we are all bearers of a proud heritage, tasked to demonstrate integrity, transparency, and accountability in all our pursuits. May we remain united like our forebears more than 100 years ago in working for an even more robust, equitably progressive republic. And as we move forward, let us ensure that no Filipino is left behind as we journey on the straight and right views path. Happy Philippine Independence Day for all of us. That's the President's statement. May I say my own piece coming from the heart. I'm very much overwhelmed by me being present as my first official function, really. I just arrived last night and is still actually going through some serious jet lag. As you well know, I come from an office back home taking care of the issue on the South China Sea. In fact, that portfolio will continue to follow me as I assume post here. And it's what an event to have the flag here raised in the context of what's happening right now, right in the backyard of the Philippine archipelago. Much recently, our relationship with the United States, we just concluded the enhanced cooperation agreement between the two countries, which is very symbolic and is actually a demonstration of the closeness of the two countries. That closeness is pretty much operationalized in terms of individual Filipinos who have been here in the United States, doing their own best in their own individual capacity, trying to contribute in the development in this society. I think that demonstrates what and who Filipinos are and what we are capable of doing as we contribute in the development of any society that we find ourselves. And this actually makes us proud as Filipinos. And this is the heritage that we will keep with us. And whatever talents and skills we have, we will continue to share with whatever society we find ourselves. And in the context of what's happening in the South China Sea right now, I think that love for country is very much needed nowadays. I don't want to sound as if we're calling for war. We're not at that stage because we're trying to resolve that dispute in a very peaceful way. We don't look at China as an enemy. Rather, I think we have to do our sense in terms of contributing in the shaping of the behavior of another country which is part of that community of nations.